This week's Cougar announcements are brought to you by hand sanitizer. Keep your germs at bay with sanitizer today. Also, Sweet Box cookies, the best snack ever.
Hi, Miss Penny. Can I please have a piece of paper?
Oh yeah, I have one right here actually.
Thank you, Miss Penny.
Oh, whoa! Let me get you some hand sanitizer for those hands.
Thank you, Miss Penny.
You're welcome. That's so much better. Have a good day.
Hand sanitizer. Can I play in the mud again?
Gosh, I'm so hungry. I'm in the mood for a perfect snack.
Man, I'm so hungry. Where's the perfect snack at?
Oh, this is not the perfect snack.
This isn't the perfect snack.
Oh, this is not the right one either.
That's disgusting. Ugh, they're so plain and dry.
Ugh, you can't even swallow it. And I'm really hungry.
Gum isn't even allowed at school.
Oh, this is not gonna fill me up.
Really? Whose idea was this?
Hey, I've got the perfect snack for you guys, some Sweet Box cookies. Would you like some chocolate chip cookies and Oreo chip cookies?
Yes, please. Can I get a chocolate chip?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you. This is the best cookie ever. Perfect snack.
Would you like a chocolate chip cookie or an Oreo chip cookie?
Chocolate chip cookie, please.
Sweet Box cookies, the best snack ever.
Hey you guys, if you don't already know, I'm Tiffany and I own Sweet Box Cookies. I'm a local business that sells cookies and other treats in the area. You can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, and I do weekly orders as well as events. So go ahead and reach out to me if you have any questions.
Hi, I'm Ken Trexler, one of the board members for our Boga PTSO. Also chairman for this year's fireworks committee, as I was the last few years. I know we've had challenges with COVID this past year, and even PTSO, we've been hampered on our fundraisers. And fireworks is one of our bigger fundraisers that supports the schools, students, and staff. So what I'm asking is if you'll show your support and buy your fireworks from us again. We're located at Les Schwab on Lyndhurst in Linda, and we start selling on the 28th of June through the 4th of July. And of course, we could always use some volunteers. Our sign-up sheet is on our webpage. If you want to go on our Facebook page, you go down there and click the link. Everybody that signs up for a shift gets a raffle ticket, and we're giving away some awesome prizes, including a big package of fireworks for everybody that has come by and helped us out. So if you need fireworks, stop by and see us. Go Cougars. Thanks a lot.
I messed up tonight. I lost another fight, but I'll just start again. I keep falling down. I keep on hitting the ground. Always get 'em now to see what's next. Birds don't just fly, they fall down and get up. Nobody learns without getting it wrong. I won't give up, no, I won't give in till I reach the end. Then I'll start again. No, I won't leave. I wanna try everything
Lilanzi. Thank you.
Hey Cougars, what's going on? It's Mr. Anthony here, and we're getting ready to do our next Cougar house call. We only have a few more left in the school year, so get ready. We may be coming to your house very, very soon. Let me go ahead and draw our next name. Our next Cougar house call is going to be Violet M. from 2nd grade. We are coming to your house next. Get ready. We'll see you soon. Congratulations, Violet.
Violet, guess what? We actually have a special delivery for you. There's no delivery. We're the delivery. And we're bringing you this giant Cougar card because your name was drawn for being such an awesome Cougar this year. And we're so proud of you. And Mrs. Duarte is going to tell you why you're so awesome.
Yes, you are so deserving of this. You have been working hard from day one through distance learning, through hybrid. You are always so kind and helpful. You're the first person to volunteer to help me, to help your classmates. You keep us on schedule, and you are so deserving of this for working hard and for being kind. Keep being amazing.
So we have this Cougar card. It's a giant one. You can hang it somewhere. It has the reasons why we're giving it to you, being following all the rules, and then on the back is signed by all of our staff. So this is for you. And then we also have for you a pizza certificate for free pizza at Neighbor's Pizza. And we're so proud of you. So we're gonna go ahead and give you a round of applause. Yay!
This is my 2nd year at Arboga. This is actually my 3rd year working in education. Before coming to Arboga, I worked for a year at Cordova Elementary School in Hallwood. And before that, I worked for 12 years as a sports writer at our local newspaper, the Appeal Democrat. I always wanted to be a teacher when I was growing up, and after meeting so many great educators and administrators and student athletes at the paper, I decided that now would be a good time to get into education. And so I went back to school, and I'm working on my teaching credential right now. Well, in elementary school, I've always been into sports, and so the first book that I remember reading was an autobiography on Joe Montana when I was about 4th grade or so. If I were a student today, however, I love history, and a book series that I really enjoy is the I Survived book series by Lauren Tarshish. It's a historical fiction, but it's a lot of fun. It talks about history, historical events through the eyes of a child, and I just think those books are really, really good. This is actually a tough question. Like everybody else, I have a pretty wide range of music that I like. I'm big into 90s. I like 90s, grunge and hip hop and country. I think it's the best. When it comes down to a favorite song, I really like Alice in Chains and Stone Temple Pilots. Those are probably my 2 favorite bands. But the first song that I remember falling in love with was I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. When I was very young, I had a Walkman, a tape cassette player, and I remember listening to it on a family trip one time, and that's when I really got into music. And so I guess a favorite song would be I Am the Walrus by the Beatles. Well, right now, my time away from work is spent doing college homework because I'm pursuing my teaching credential. Usually in normal years when I have free time, I really like to travel with my family. My wife and I, we take short drives all around Northern California because there's so many beautiful places to see. And we've also been to over 20 national parks. in various states, from Washington all the way out to, I think, Colorado. And so our goal is to visit all of them one day. I thought about this one, and my original answer was going to be either a redwood tree or an eagle, but that's been mentioned quite a bit during these Cougar Call videos. So I'm going to go with a honker, a Canadian snow geese. I just think that they're just interesting creatures. You know, we see them all the time flying overhead. I like how they use teamwork. They fly in a V formation and they kind of rely on each other. And I also like the fact that they travel. They fly thousands and thousands of miles to migrate. And I just think that they're interesting creatures. They're majestic, but then they're also a little bit fearsome too when you get up close to one, because they're big birds. I like Snickers candy bars, number one. That's the first thing that jumps out to me. I'm a really big Snickers fan. And when it comes to cookies, it might be a little bit strange, but I like oatmeal raisin cookies. My favorite quote is by college basketball coaching legend John Wooden, and the quote is, "Failing to prepare is preparing to fail." And to me, what that means is if you're not willing to put in the time to practice either a sport or do your homework or get, to improve yourself, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So it's always good to put in the extra work. That way you'll succeed, because if you don't, then you're just you're not moving forward. You're kind of standing pat or moving backwards. My favorite PBIS roar is probably being accountable. I think that covers a lot of different things. We're all in school to learn, and we're going to make mistakes at times. It's part of getting an education. So accepting responsibility, being accountable for your mistakes, and being to me, accountable also means that when you're given a task to do something, that you take the initiative and you do it without being pressed to do it. So just by controlling your actions and doing what's expected of you, and not blaming others for your mistakes, is something that's important to me. So that's why I think it's important to be accountable. Something that maybe a lot of people don't know about me is back in 1989, I think it was in 6th grade, went to a World Series game in San Francisco between the Oakland A's and the San Francisco Giants, and a major earthquake hit. And so I was sitting one row from the top of Candlestick Park. I felt the whole stadium shake and move. Easily the most scariest moment of my life. It took us about 8 hours to get home, but I experienced like a significant earthquake and was kind of a part of history a little bit, because I happened to be in a packed stadium when it struck. All right, so the Cougar I'm calling you out next is Miss Penny. Miss Penny, you're next up for the Cougar Call.